うおー、おじさんだー。
私です。わかんない。
暗いよ怖いよ。こんばんは。
こんばんは。入ってるか。入ってるな。あ
今日は何して遊ぶ？
今日は何して遊ぶ？何しても遊ばないよ。
気持ちは治った？
気持ちはまだ、なんか、
Good evening.
まだ、治ったね。治ったけど、まだ。
ダロさんおすすめのお酒教えて。
なんかこう、コンビニから行って帰ってきて、玄関開けたら、だいたい、なんか、結構いたりするのに。
ふと思い出すときは笑顔になってあげてね。
なんかもう、ドア開ける前から、ドアに近づく、足音か何かをこう聞いて。
しばらく揺り戻しはあるよ。
玄関までいることが結構あったんだけど。
ダロさんこんばんは。大丈夫だよ。ダロさんが落ち込んでいると天国のパルムが泣いちゃうよ。音のバランスが悪いよ。ゆっくりでかくて声小さい。わかるよ、話聞くだけで泣ける。
そう、僕は天国を信じてないので。
Hey chat, hey Daryl. I was gonna ask how you're feeling, but considering how late it probably is in Japan, you're probably tired.
じゃあね、ゆっく
ペ
りと
ルーからの挨拶。
すごい小
嘘
さくて。
800のもう。
ちょっと待ってね。サウンドの設定、音声ミキサーか。
あ、
これか。違うわ。これいいのかな？
です。また左のマイクになってたの。じゃあ情報思念体が悲しむよ。
なってんのか？なってね。なってるかもしれない。
Lily.
オーディオ。ハイパー X。これです。これです。
手伸ばしたところの音拾ってたよ。
情報思念体が悲しむの？
オッケー。よ
いしょ。情報思念体は悲しまないよ。ペルーからの挨拶。ロリ。電波の下から音拾っ、これの音拾ってた？
シャツなんて書いてあるの？
合併ムカつく。I'm feeling fine. おすすめのお酒はないです。Name, I see you in the comments, but
画面外に手を伸ばしたときにガサゴソ音拾うからそこら辺にもう一つマイクがある。
today, so just for notice. 画面外に手を伸ばしたときにガサゴソ音拾うからそこら辺にもう一つマジで？どれだろう？この辺？どっかに隠しマイクがあるの？まあ、いっか。よいしょ。
今じゃないよ。さっきの設定の時に音拾ってたのはそのマイク。
今じゃないのね。はいはい。
ダロさんの隠されたマイク。
うん。原稿、お原稿。
ゴッド、オネ、オフ、テヨセ、ケンガン、X、アブトウ、シアッツ、イット S、フィナティ、オン、テ、ワイ、おはよう。
IT was crazy expensive though.
You got one of those kengan cross RDVDD.
Hey Daryl, what a great chapter that was. Thank you for creating this series, man. Much respect and love.
Thanks. RDVDDW. I'm not really sure what that is.
ダロさん今後ちゃんと人の葬式で笑えそう？
いや、人の葬式でそんなに感情をあらわにしないから笑ったりもしないと思うけど。I was sent these t-shirts last week.
2060.
パルム今までありがとう。
Devil Lance. I have Motorhead Motors logo. Gensai Kuroki, gladiator representing Motorhead Motors, an assassin and head of the Okinawa Kaiwan style martial art through rigorous training focused on his
I really like your drawings for the Kengan Ashura manga.
His hands
Is
and
there a
feet
character you
serve
like to
as
draw the
lethal
most?
devil lance weapons that can pierce metal,
Yeah, those.
as well as human bodies.
Oh, so cool.
Oh, you got one of these. It says RD. I'm not really. I'm not fond of this this brand. I guess it's some t-shirt brand, right?
That shirt looks really cool.
Is that a famous brand?
Holy moly, that looks dope. This is a t-shirt that is higher than Prada. Buy IT.
It's higher than Prada. 5,500 yen. So that's about, I don't know.
I got the big silhouette tee with Ray
$40
and OHMA on the back.
maybe. In US dollars. Ryan Oma on the back. Which one is that? This one? You got this one?
You can buy IT. Daromian will hit you.
Kengan Annihilation Tournament. Ballad.
Yeah, that one. LOL.
The King of Stranglers. Gladiator representing Nishihonji Security Services, the youngest gladiator in Kengan history, made his debut at age 14 and remains undefeated after 21 battles. Trained in Jujutsu, the King of Stranglers employs various stranglehold techniques and defeat his opponent. Okay. These are all 5,500 yen, so that's about $40 plus shipping. I think plus shipping and tax would make it cost like double, so maybe $80 if you try to buy in America.
Those shirts look so cool. I wish I could buy them in my country.
I mean, overseas shipping and tax. I wish I could buy them in my country. 3000ありがとうございます。
The center town of Shibuya is too dull. Daromian's t-shirt is the best. I ended up paying like 6,800 Japanese yen flat plus 3,900 Japanese yen for international shipping fees.
Okay, I guess there's
So I have a big hole in my
some
pocket right now.
service where like someone here buys it first and then sends it to wherever you live overseas. And I guess that 600, 800, I guess like that plus, you know, a couple 1,300 yen
今日はシャツになんて書いてあ
is
るの？
for the handling part. Plus 3,900 Japan yen for international shipping fees. Yeah. That includes, I think that includes both tax
気持ち
and the shipping fee. 今日はガッペンムカつくって書いてある。You have a big hole in your pocket. I mean, if you work, that isn't that much of a that's not much of a fee if you like actually work. Characters you like to draw the most? No, I don't have any characters that I like to draw the most. Some characters are easier to draw, so that would be considered liking to draw, but not that. I don't think that's the question you're asking.
英語の方がセールストークうまいね。やっぱりアメリカ人なんだね。
そんなことないよ。
Very. It's just a lot for one t-shirt, honestly. But I'm very excited to wear it.
Oh yeah, for one t-shirt, I guess it is. Yeah.
英語にも敬語ってあるの？
あるっちゃある。あるというか、丁寧な言い方とかはある。けど、バリエーションが少ないから、日常会話にはあまり使えない。
Hi from Colombia.
From Colombia. Colombia, we got an international streaming going on right here. 何コロンビアしてコロンビア。
コロンビア。This is コロンビアポーズ。お花台です。じゃニコ生に戻ります。
はい。あ、お花台ね。はいはいはい。お花台か。じゃあじゃあ喧嘩台かなんか作んなきゃいけないね。お墓があるわけじゃないから。
喧嘩するの？
喧嘩はしない。
よこせ、くれ、ください、いただけますかの言い訳を英語でできる？
よこせは、よこせ。よこせ、くれ。Give it to me が割とよこせっぽい。
昔ってペットなくなったら公園とかに埋めてる人いたな。
待って。ダッツマインクとかね。ダッツマインとかがよこせかな。で、くれが give it to me。で、くださいが may I have it とか
Has Sandro been
で。
playing Fortnite? Or
いた
what
だ
made
き
him
ま
do
す
the lights ring
が
out rule for the next match?
may I please have it とかかな。昔ってペットなくなったら公園とかに埋めてる人の、公園に埋めるんじゃちょっとな子供が穴掘ったりするからね。Has been playing Fortnite or want him to the right wing run for the next match? I don't know. I don't think he has been playing any Fortnite, but I have though. I mean, I no, I've played PUBG a lot.
Do you know the whole plot, or does Sandrova tell you as you go along?
Mostly go along. I played PUBG 1,000 hours. That's a lot. I played PUBG 1,000 hours.
With
the new round where both sides pick their fighter at the same time, doesn't that mean that the Kengan side is just flat out losing a chance to have pick advantage? Seems kinda unfair.
With the new round where both sides pick their fighter at the same time, doesn't that mean the King side is flat out losing a chance to have a pick advantage? I guess so.
Hey Darrow, you think that is possible that Sandro introduce more Latin American/Hispanic characters? Like Carlos and Jose. Wow, 1,000 hours.
Possible that introduce more Latin American and Hispanic characters? Well, there won't be much new characters for long, so short term wise, I don't think so. I really can't tell. Yeah, I used to play PUBG with my staff members like every work days. When we actually, like, before we work, we start out with like one session of PUBG.
T シャツなんて書いてあるの？プブグ好きなの？
Ola ties. Are you struggling to draw Yumi fighting and his face X-sprays? Zion.
Yes. Well, it's. I'm getting used to it though. I'm finally getting the what do you call it? I'm finally like getting the essentials of making him
Are
look
you personally
like
invested in
who
the story,
he
or is
is.
IT just mostly work for you?
Are you personally invested in the
シャ
story,
ツ
or
に
is
はだってムカつくって書いてあ
is
る
it
よ。
just
What do you call the sort of seating area the fighters
just
stay in?
mostly work?
I've just been calling IT the dugout,
I'm
lol.
not personally. I don't have any personal feelings involved. Since I don't do the story and the character design are mostly based on.
Darrow's getting ready to draw Yumi's face getting wrecked so he doesn't
It's
have to
not
draw him
based
again,
on me.
lol.
Rancy doesn't have to draw him again. What do you call the sort
Getting
of
the hang of drawing a character is the best
seating area
feeling
the
ever.
fighters stay in? I'm just calling it the dugout.
8th Fang vs Donkey Kong of Destruction fight seems promising.
In Japanese, 控え室. Waiting room. Waiting room, maybe. Dugouts are fine. Dugout. My voice is so sexy. Really. シャツには合併が作って書いてあります。はい。Getting ready to draw you. Getting the hang of drawing a character is the best feeling ever. Well, kind of. In fact, with Donkey Kong Destruction fight seems Donkey Kong of Discord. Oh, well, yeah, he kind of looks like an ape.
Waiting room is so clinical, that's funny.
多分深夜だからな。深夜だから、外国の
ここはアメリカだ
方が
よ。
起きてる人間の方が多くて。
ガッペムカつくって、どういうこと？
Western fans just call Yumigahama monkey
ガッ
most
シュは
of the
2時
time since his
50
name
分
is
の
so
ギャ
long.
グ。Western fans call Yumigahama monkey most of the time since his name is so long. yumigahama。
Onii-chan.
お兄ちゃん。
Monkey.
マンキー。
ダロさんパルムはいくつだったの？
7歳。
Yumi has a very fun face. I wish people wouldn't though. The funniest thing I've seen people call Yumigahama is Big Yumi.
Big
We should hold
Yumi.
hands.
Hold hands.
うちの猫は13年生きたからパルムはちょっと早いね。おじさん立ち直った？
そんなにもともとこう動けないとか、まあでもぼー
You
っ
are
とは
the
して
best
たけ
artist
ど、
I have seen at depicting motion in action.
そんなにこう動けないほどでもなかったし、例えば立ち直ったんだけど、いつこの餌のお皿とか片付けるかだね。もう食べてない餌とかいつ捨てるか。
Party in my house. You are all invited.
パパ目波動なの？
わかんない。
泣いた？餌いらないならちょうだい。後からじわじわ来るよ。新しい子を迎えるのも一つの手だよ。確かに餌余るね。
Who do you think it's the most handsome male character in Kengan Ashura? I think it's OHMA or REI.
あの写真は仮装の時のやつ？
Handsome character. Handsomeness in a manga is like a symbol more than a visual thing. Some characters
Do
are
you like my name?
considered to be handsome. Which because visually I don't think I could even like make a difference like my I don't think I draw them that different. Do I like your name? Well, it lacks uniqueness. 写真は仮装の時のやつ。どの写真の写真は
Have you drawn yourself recently?
仮装の時というか、まあそうだね。仮
海外ボッ
装
トはパルムのこと言ってる？
に連れてく時の写真だね。彼のことたまに言ってる。Have I drawn myself recently? No. The last time I drew myself was I don't remember. Unless you're talking about the bunny hat thing.
Dude, you're
Bunny
awesome. Keep
rabbit
up the
thing.
amazing work.
I think the last time I drew myself was like in
Were you surfaced by
art
how popular
school.
Jay Lang was in the
Art
popularity poll?
art school.
He totally
Yeah.
destroyed else. King Rama was pretty too.
海外ホストもパルムを持ってるんだね。いちいちごめんね。
King
勉
Ram
強
was
し
very
て。
high too. Yes,
Maybe there's just a
I
lot of
knew
Thai
he
fans.
was popular before, but I was still surprised that he became popular. いや延長ね。3時間も延長しちゃった。まあやんなきゃいいのか、3時間。まあどうだろうね。寝ない
I'd say
で
that。the Purgatory Gang's designs vary wildly and they all could be considered handsome by someone yet.
ありがとね。
うん。
演出。
Except Yumi.
寝ないで生活リズム
Well,
戻す。
Yumi's supposed to be. Well, he was supposed to be also a
おいむ
handsome
楽しみ。
character,
Did you
but
see JoJo's?
not like you know like a baby face handsome, but
Even Yumigahama.
I mean yeah, Yumigahama in real life would actually be considered to be handsome, I guess. It's just some maybe it's my lack of skill, but 寝ないで生活リズム戻す。
What do
寝
you mean?
ないで
LOL, his no
生
eyebrows
活
are
リズム
sexy
戻
AF.
す手段。そこまで乱れてるか。乱れてるな。今だから結局ね、10時ぐらいに眠くなって寝るんだけど、2時間とかで起きちゃうっていうのがあるから、それを起きないぐらい疲れさせるっていう手がいいかもしれない。Did I see JoJo's? What's the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Yes, I've...
Wow, that's kind of a scalding hot take.
Have
Have you watched Space Jam? If so, have you heard the remake with LeBron James?
リングフィットしよう。
have I watched Space Jam? I think I've watched it when I was in grade school. I remember like maybe like 10% of it. I've never heard of the remake. They're gonna do a remake. Are they gonna have like 3D modeled Bugs Bunny? Well, did Bugs Bunny appear in Space Jam? I mean, they're gonna have 3D rendered Looney Tune characters. リングフィットしよう。しません。
Is Setakabayashi's eye symbol a tattoo or face paint? I noticed he doesn't have IT in some scenes.
Face paint.
Who is the best JoJo?
Who is the best JoJo?
Which girl of Kengan Ashura do you like the most?
I guess it would be Jotaro. Since he appears in 3, 4, and 5. Not 5.
Hey Darrow, do you ever have
6.
disagreements with Sando? If so, how do you resolve these conflicts peacefully?
Have you ever disagreements? If you do, how do you resolve? I don't have. I never had any disagreements. Since I'm not interested in martial arts at all, I don't have any disagreements.
Have you suffered from spontaneous combustion?
What is that?
こんばんは。
こんばんは。Spontaneous.
Never about anything from setting to what about character designs?
Wait. Spontaneous combustion. Is this a real thing? My answer is no. Setting to what about character designs? No, cause
Yes, few cases confirmed.
It's either, I mean, the whole art style is not my taste from to begin with, so it's either I have disagreements with
ダロさん初期
the
ポケ
whole
モンバース
thing,
君とクゼと
or
シ
I
ミち
just
ゃん
let
だっ
it
たらど
go.
れ選ぶ？
Yeah, so I guess I have disagreements with the whole thing, so I don't act like picked one extreme one. 表現ポケモンが奥の苦しみちゃんと
Jotaro
どれ
vs
選
Hiroki
ぶ
who wins?
奥の苦しみちゃん。
誰が誰に強いの？
何と戦う冒険なのこれ。
もしかしてワンピースの作者ですか？
違います。
そうだよ、よくわかったね。そうなんだ、よかった。ナルトの作者だよ。
I really like how you do auras on characters. It looks great.
Auras and characters. Oh. Yeah, that's mostly, not mostly, but based on like a certain shape, like a smoke shape, and then I kind of like laid them out. So it's not done from scratch.
What is blue waffle?
Blue waffle. Blue waffle is a waffle that's blue. No, I don't know what a blue waffle is. Maybe a term for some certain STDs. Yo, I scored with Megan last night and I got blue waffles.
Is IT? Doesn't show that on search. Shut up, covet. Daryl, whatever you do, don't blue waffles.
Don't Google blue waffles, really? Okay. If it's something like really nasty.
はい、はて、よう、顔。
Yeah, I'm not real. I'm not. I don't have that mechanical, mental defensive system where I could just shut out graphic images. Graphic images kind of stays in my head a lot if it's like really bad, and then I get those like goosebumps.
You are pretty great at drawing martial arts for someone who dislikes IT.
Yeah, I don't dislike it. I just don't have uh enough interest to do it on my own.
I need a girlfriend.
Don't we all do?
Where would you give OHMA a tattoo?
Why would you give Oma a tattoo? Now, I don't know how it is in Western cultures, but
Maybe
giving a
cross-dressed Daryl
character
can
a
be yours.
tattoo would mean a lot in
You
Japanese
have one.
culture.
Do you have a favorite Kengan fight in special? My favorite is Okubo vs Agito. Hi, I know
Not
this is sudden.
really.
I really want to draw manga, but there is no market for IT in the West. My parents says I should switch to a more viable path like illustration or design. What should I do?
No market for in the West. Okay. What
Hairplay does not
should you
exist.
do? Now, if you
先生おはよう
don't
ございます。
speak, like if you can't write words down in Japanese, then I guess you can't aim for any Japanese market, right? Well, this is what you could do. You could show your work online, and if it's good enough, you'll get enough followers, right? Then maybe you could open up a Patreon or maybe a YouTube channel. What, like, I don't know. There's many ways to collect money out there. And if you get enough followers and enough Patreons, then maybe you could go get yourself a career, which is not an easy thing to do, but it won't be easy even if you were in Japan. So it's a hard path either way. If I get like questions like this from a Japanese person, I would recommend them to at least like make one manga, like send it to some publisher for them to review at least once in your life before you like go do something else, because unless you do that, you'll regret it for the rest of your life. But if you for Western people, I don't that's not really an opportunity. So yeah, so I guess showing it online and see how people react is the
挨拶
first thing
虫
you
裏
could do.
山。
挨拶おはようございます。
挨拶虫が、挨拶。
And the thing is, if you're posting your manga online
猫の次は犬飼わない
and getting followers and Patreon, you could do that like when at any point of your life, right? So
ダロさん英語の時たまに A って言うけど漢詩の A なの？
何のこと言ってるかわかんない。でも多分考えてる時に日本語としてのって言ってると思うから、どっちかな？
おじさんこんばんは。
The population of Uruguay is most of 3.5 millions. Australia alone has 47 millions of kangaroos.
猫の次は犬飼わない。
以下懲役30年以下くらいだな。
犬もね、考えるんだけどね、締め切りに追われてる時に散歩に連れてってあげれない可能性とか考えると、あと、嫁があんまり犬得意じゃなくて、
This isn't necessarily a Japanese manga, but there are
子
websites
犬
like
だった
Webtoon
子
where
犬
you
ってい
can
うか、
post
小
manga,
型犬だ
and
っ
if
た
I
ら、
see it's
まあ
popular
まあ、
enough,
そ
the
こま
website will
で
pay you to
あ
have
れなんだ
exclusive
けど、
publishing.
なんか嫁が昔、田舎に
俺た
住んでた
ちは海外
時に野良
向け放送
犬に追い
のおこぼれを
かけられた
見せてもらっ
記憶があっ
てるんだから
て、それ
無視されて
でなんか、
も文句言っちゃいけないよ。
So that meant of
犬
all
がす
kangaroos
ごい
decided to
苦
dominate
手で、
Uruguay. Each Uruguayan has defied at least 14 kangaroos.
挨拶無視罪、マジで2000万以下懲役30年。どんなディストピアだ？ Population of Australia has 47 million kangaroos. That's a lot of kangaroos. They eat kangaroos in Australia, right? I mean, if I go to Australia, I gotta have at least one kangaroo hamburger or something.
Yeah, a friend of mine
I
publishes her
think there's an
webcomic on
app called
Tapas.
Webtoon
I
where
take it
most
be a
people.
viable option to get your work out there.
Maybe there you can upload your manga. Oh, there's
ガ
a
チの長
web
文英
app
語ボッ
called
トに草わえそ
Webtoon.
う。
Okay. Japanese manga. There are websites like Webtoon where you can. And if you get popular enough, the website will pay you having. Wow, really? I gotta check that out myself. Maybe I'll like use a fake ID or something and.
リアリー。リアリー。
Yeah, I didn't know that. Wow. I didn't know this one. We're learning things a lot every day. Tapas. 放送のこういう店もやってんだから無視されて文句言っちゃいけない。そんなことないですよ。時間帯によってこういうのは変わるんです。しょうがないから。
おじさんが驚くなんて珍しい。
Have your WTF, bro.
ガチの、
Search to girl
そう
on.
はいそう。
何に驚いたの？
海外で漫画家になろうとしたら、今、Webtoon っていうサイトがあって、そこで、まあ、ニート社みたいなところだよね。そこに投稿するといいよっていうコメントがあって、で、そこは、まあ、人気出れば、
She also has a Patreon set up and her tiers are pretty for people that want to support. You could do the same if you gain traction. Don't.
Patreon set up for tiers are pretty low for people that want to support. So if you gain traction. Okay.
Did you have fans?
Do top tiers people like make decent money though?
Essation.
Did you have OnlyFans? Did you have
Callan Axel.
OnlyFans? Did I have OnlyFans?
Do you have a favorite anime or manga? If you have one,
Tube
what's the
Girl
name?
on Google.
Patreon tiers get more rewards for paying out more basically.
Tube Girl. Favorite manga is Akira.
There are artists on
tiers
Patreon
get
that make more than
rewards.
100,000
Okay.
US dollars every month.
Like, so did they get to read it faster or things like that? Can you show us your signature marker? I don't have one.
Say CK right
there
now.
are others that makes more than 100,000 US dollars every month. Really? On Patreon, yes. Like, I know Patreon's big. 100,000 US dollars. 100,000. 100,000. 10,000.
Diary.
100,000. Wow.
Like Belle Delphine. God, I wish that were me. Favorite manga from Naoki Urasawa. With all those simps.
I've only the whole. It
Do you
would
have read
be
You
20th
should check the
Century Boy.
r/kengan.
The title's 20th Century Boy, right, in English? Although that would be exactly the same title from the music from T-Rex. Which is kind of odd from a Japanese perspective, but it doesn't really matter.
Tomodachi.
Tomodachi.
Do you think that manga and illustration have / need very different skill sets? What are you drawing?
They're really different when it becomes too professional. Professional
月100万
standards.
もらってる人がいるの。英語に日本語で答える嫌がらせして。
Do you think you can get more views by showing your opus?
I mean, sometimes like really good illustrators draw manga and it's not as good, which is kind of sad to see because the techniques are like really
Who gonna win if
different.
Luffy and OHMA fights?
Many people could do both
You need to learn
ways,
how to panel a comic
like
well.
really good.
I would consider myself an artist, but I can't do comics cause I suck at paneling.
大馬だよ。
You need to learn how
So
to
should I at the
panel
moment
a
focus on
comic
manga or
well. I
illustration
would
for
consider
school?
myself an artist, but can't do
In
comic.
Stardust Crusaders, who's your fav character?
Paneling. I'm struggling with paneling.
A lot of manga that are released in the West have to have very different names because of licensing.
Right, I'm
Zoro from One Piece,
almost
for
at
instance,
my
is
10th
called
year
Zoro
of
in the official
professional
volumes.
manga
It's really
drawing.
annoying.
ウィチ、イス、アン、
Paneling
エア
is
シリ、フ
still
ィクサブレ、プロブレム、スローブ派、プラクチセ、ホ
no
エベ
one's
ア、
ever
アイ、
perfect
ドン
at
デ
it.
ィ、メイド、と、ドラウ、アニー、コミクス。
It's a very different names because of licensing. Zoro from One Piece, for instance, is called Zolo. Because of licensing, okay. They can't use Zoro because of the Black Mask guy, right? I guess. Who in Stardust Crusader? Who's my favorite character? I don't really have favorite characters that much.
Is Saitama more strong than Goku?
Is Saitama more strong than Goku?
イギーだよ。
I
I would focus on
don't
illustration
think
YAC.
so.
How would your evil twin look like? But you can do manga in your free time.
Whoa, which is easily fixable problem through practice. Right. I don't need to draw any. I will focus on illustration. Right. How will twin look like? Actually, I had a twin.
Yes, the Mask of Zorro is a copyrighted name.
I had
Literally
a twin,
all the
like,
stands in JoJo have
as
completely different names too, since they're
a
named after
fetus.
Western bands
It didn't come out
songs.
alive. I mean, if it's a twin, it would probably look alike. Maybe dress, definitely.
Did you think Kengan would get this popular when you were starting out?
No.
What's your opinion of the YAOI community?
They're really creative. Most of them like read the same episodes, looking at the same character like multiple times, so more
Hey Darrow, so would you recommend that I at the moment
the
focus on
yaoi
manga or
community. The
illustration for
more
school?
people of the yaoi community tends to understand the deepness, the deeper parts of the story, than like some like average guy who just reads it once and goes to other mangas.
Show your draw.
Would you recommend that I at the moment focus on manga or illustration for school? For school, oh boy, for school.
Yeez.
See, I tend to
I need to see you draw.
Me personally, I tend to think that there's more advantage in manga than illustration because that's what I do. So I would recommend manga, but you should ask more people about this. Show my draw. I can't show what I'm drawing right now. The reason I think manga is more has an advantage.
Do you take inspiration from other manga artists? Is there anyone in Japan who is widely considered the best manga artist? It'll give you a large cola with fries if you say who wins this fight.
Yes, I do. I take inspiration from who is widely considered the best manga artist. The best manga artist? I don't know if any manga artist is considered the best, but Osamu Tezuka is considered the god. He created manga to be more cinematic, so that's why. I need a large call of fries if you say who wins this. I don't need it. The reason I think manga has an advantage on when you're getting a job is because.
Do you have any opinions on the state of the anime industry right now? I hear some crazy
this is my opinion,
in the last
but
few years.
manga focuses more on trying to make whoever sees a visual understand what they want whoever the person who saw that visual to know or understand, right? So that skill alone could go on to advertisement, a lot of things. Whereas illustration alone, not so. My opinion, not so much. Illustration is more focused on how like glamorous and beautiful one illustration is than making someone understand. Like for instance, if a character is mad but making a smiley face, and you want the reader to know that he's making a smiley face but he's actually mad, right? Manga concentrates more to want the reader to understand the character's mad, but illustration, you don't really have that kind of you want to know the character's mad stuff.
What is the key to making a character look strong?
Storyline.
The final of Kengan will be sexual.
I
Do
don't
you think Oda
so.
draws better than Miura?
Do you think Oda draws better than Miura? They have such a different style. I don't think it's something you could compare.
I've been a fan since 2019 and wanted to share the word on November last year, to get contagious on the Kengan fever. Hope my word has been spreading a lot on the lately. I don't watch.
Want to share the word on November last year to everyone get contagious on the kengan fever. Hope my word is spreading a lot on the word lately. I don't. Okay.
A lot of my friends say that they have a hard time reading One Piece because the pages are so busy. Do you think that's a problem with some older manga artists?
I have friends that have a hard time reading One Piece because the pages are so busy. Do you think that's a problem with some older manga artists? I don't think Oda's that old, but
Oda likes to cram as much information in one page as he can sometimes, and they say it's hard to read.
To me, that's a preference.
What do you personally think you do better than other artists, and how did you discover these traits? Any tips for how other people can discover what they're good at?
Tips to discover what they're good at. Try a lot of things. I don't think I was like good at like battle scenes to begin with, but I could point out how many battle scenes in other mangas could be better.
Do you read light novels?
No.
What do you like the most about your art, Darrow?
Actually, I don't really like my art right now. I mean, I don't hate it. It's not my my favorite type.
fail, teatto.
Yeah, I would like it more to be a little bit cartoonish, bigger hands, shorter legs.
Which one is considered an old manga artist? One that started at 20 and has 25 doing IT, or one that started at 64 and has 1 year doing IT?
I just considered an old manga artist. One started at 20, has 25, or one that started 4 has.
Do you like ReZero? My favorite from you is panel of Kuroki Gensai the Badass.
I don't think there are many manga artists that started from 64.
To be honest, I find your art second best after Sumi Yoshida, and I don't read One Piece or OPM.
That would be too unique to consider it a group of people. Do I like ReZero? Is that the one where the two twin maid girls with blue hair and red hair? I only saw parts of it, but I guess I would like it more than a lot of other what do you call those?
No disrespect, but Ishida is mad at drawing action.
main character is just a normal guy, but you know, reincarnated to this fantasy world type story. What do you call those in English?
We just call them ice guys.
Oh, isekais.
Yeah, I get IT, but I liked his art because IT was like scribbles and with emotion.
My favorite final form used panel of Kroki Gansai to badass. Kroki actually was easy to draw.
Do you think Kimetsu no Yaiba make a revolution in the manga?
Best after Sui Ishida. Okay, I don't read One Piece or One Punch Man. Sui Ishida is really good.
Do you know Machu Picchu?
Do I know Machu Picchu? Do I know as a what do you call it? World heritage. Yeah, I know it as a world heritage. Never been there.
Do you have any opinions on the state of the anime industry right now? I hear some crazy shit is going down in the last few years. Kuroki Gensai, the fuzzy squirrel. Do you prefer boneless chicken or chicken-less bones?
Shida is meh at drawing action. I haven't like looked it like that closely. I haven't read it that close deeply. Do you think Kimetsu no Yaiba make a revolution in the manga world? Did it make a revolution?
I love you, Daromian.
Like Dragon
in the
Ball
West,
Revolution?
Kimetsu no Yaiba is not well received. What do you think about IT?
Dragon Ball Revolution was the live action one. I mean, not as much as Dragon Ball, not as much as One Piece.
好きでもない漫画の話させられて大変そうだね。
Do you have any opinions on the state of そんなことないよ。Do you have any state of anime industry? Opinion on the state of the anime industry now? I hear some crazy shit going down the last few years. No, the craziest shit has been going down for the last couple of decades. Nobody's making money. Which, some of the most talented people are paid the lowest. Okay, some of the talented people actually paid a lot, actually. But still, they should get paid more.
Does your face hurt for being so handsome all the time?
Do you prefer boneless chicken? Well, Kentucky Fried Chickens, I would prefer having the bones.
Kimetsu no Yaiba is the most popular manga/anime in the West in like 10 years.
In the West, Kimetsu no Yaiba is not well received. What do you think about it?
No disrespect, booty. Find Kimetsu no Yaiba the anime overhyped because of the fanbase, just like My Hero Academia.
I mean, there's a lot of popular mangas and animes in Japan that aren't as popular in the West, so it's just one of them. Not surprising. 山田だったら無事ゲーってそんなことないでしょ。山田は怒ったらどうなるの？あんまこうね、怒ったところを見たことないから、どうなるのかな？どうなるのかな？あんま見たことないからな。ニコ生ボット、カビステーキ食べるのがどんな感じなの？カビステーキ食べる漫画は書くけど、うんちは書かないって。Does your face hurt for being so
プラカード持って座り込みするよ。江戸っ子の売り？
Your name is the most
自分が怒られてるってことに気づいてないだけじゃない。
Find Kimetsu no Yaiba anime overhyped because of the fan base, just like My Hero Academia. Okay, you're the man at drawing realistic bodies and muscles. I don't think so. I know it could be made that it's overhyped, but it's so
コメ
crazy
ン
to
トは
say
読
that
める
it's
けどお
not
じ
published
さん
by
の
its
答え
main
がわか
series
んない
down
よ。
here. Okay. プラカード持ってそれはしなくていいよ。江戸っ子のり怒ったら
Is
ど
chess
うか
spirito
な
well known in Japan?
自分が怒られてることに気づき、僕が怒られてることに気づいてないってのはあると思う。
ぬるぽ
Chess Spirito, well,
KNYSI overrated.
Personally, I don't know what Chess Spirito is. Oof. So and so is overrated. You know, everything is overrated.
Oh, ゲロ吐くぞ。
吐かないよ。
If you got free reign to pick any series or property to draw, what would it be?
If I got a brain training or property to draw, I'll probably draw something original. Which I don't need any permission to, but
500.
still.
しゃっくり台になります M。
COVID-19 and SDM as a smile man. What is a
しゃっ
reference
く
to
り
your
台って
chess
どうすれ
spirito?
ばいいの？しゃっくり台ってのはどうす
I
ればいいの？
recommend reading Classroom of the Elite if you have free time. Amazing novel.
Classroom Lily of the Elite. Amazing novel. Okay.
スパチャ来た
500円来ました。ありがとうございます。
If a Japanese thinks of a samurai, which one is the most popular or more mentioned?
しゃっくりしたら課金するシステムしゃっくり台ってエンドの G
しなく
にありそ
ていいよ。
う。全
しゃ
然
っくりした
喜んでないね。
ら課金とか意味がわからないから。If a Japanese thinks of a samurai, which one is the most popular or more mentioned? Thinks of a samurai, which one is most popular or mentioned? Like a popular, famous samurai? Famous samurai.
Vagabond.
You mean a samurai manga?
Do you ever feel burnout with drawing slash
Musashi
manga
is
in
not a
general?
samurai though, right? Do you ever feel burnout with drawing
Zatoiki.
Zatoichi is not a samurai.
Do you like Seinen's mangas?
I don't read much mangas right now. I mean, but I would read any genre. Do I ever feel burnout with drawing manga in general? I feel it 24/7.
しゃっくりで稼ぐとかアイドルもの
Feeling burnout is a part of my life. It's it's like a part of me. It's しゃっくりで稼ぐとか、しゃっくりで稼げるのか。いいですね、アイドルは。
I meant samurai that existed.
Samurai that exist. I don't know if, unless you're like really into history.
And do mention in history.
Like, unless you're really into history, I don't think you have any favorites. Like, there's any favorite samurai. Like, well, I don't think any, like, most Japanese have any universal understanding of a favorite
Have
samurai.
you ever played Minecraft?
盛り上がってるところだけど明日仕事だから寝るねおやすみ。
おやすみ。
ゲット S、ノット、ゴッド、ダロ、プルス、ゲット、ゴッド、レスト、ウェン、ヨー、カン。
What is it? Have you ever played Minecraft? Yes, I played Minecraft a lot. I have a world of my own. I have like 3 worlds that I play together with my son. That's not good. Please get rest when you feeling burnout. Well, it's either I yeah.
Sweet pea, your questions are so stupid.
Really?
Have you played the Minecore feat mod that makes you under the influence of LSD? What do you
The
hate
world
more,
under
creepers or skeletons?
No. Is that a mod? No. And I don't think that's that kind of no. How accurate is that though?
Kinda off topic, but does your hair grow fast? It's grown out very quickly.
Does my hair grow fast? I don't know. Never compared it with anyone else. I get that a lot though.
To be honest, I've never been on LSD, so I can't tell.
メガネビーキの次はダロメオンのアメリカビーキだよ。
あれ、小木さんって今、なんか、治療
Have
受
you
けて
ever
ん
been
だ
on
っけ
Enderfines?
でもダロさんあんまりアメリカひいきしてないよね。ピザだけだよね。
してないよ。コメントが来てるから答えてるだけだよ。
Endorphins.
Have you ever been high on endorphins?
How do you feel about Shinzo Abe
Endorphins?
resigning?
What
That was pretty surprising to hear about over here.
do I like create endorphins in my brain? Or is that a external substance? Dopamines, endorphins. I trained
Yes,
myself
on your
to
brain.
do a out-of-body experience, and while I'm at it, I think you could consider myself high on some brain emitted substance. Resigning? That was pretty surprising to hear about over here. Really? On my brain.
Would you
So
rather have a
maybe-
death note or life note, bringing people back to life?
Would I rather have a death note or a life note? Life Note, I guess you could make money off of it. Death Note, making money out of Death Note is kind of dangerous. How do I feel about Shinzo Abe resigning? I really don't have any opinions. I don't think much is gonna change if we have a different prime minister.
What is the
About
best
him
way to die?
resigning, well, he has medical issues, so I guess it's reasonable.
英語の後日本語翻訳話して。
めんどくさい。めんどくさい。めんどくさい。安倍晋三が辞任したことについてどう思いますか？こっちの国では結構みんな驚いてますよ。医療的目的なら、
なんでそんな話を漫画家に？
医療的目的なら、しょうがないんじゃないでしょうか。総理大臣が変わってもそんなに変化ないと僕は個人的に思ってるので、特に意見はないです。
The best way to die is masturbating with fever.
Really? 一番のいい死に方は、G 行為中に、
もしかして安倍ちゃん有能だと思われてるのかな？
G 行為、フィーバーだから、高熱を発してるときに G 行為しながら死ぬのが一番って言ってるんだけど、本当かな？
アメリカ側の意向で辞任でしょ。
そうなの？
お腹痛いからだよ。
お腹痛いからでしょ？
LOL, that almost happened to me.
Really? You almost killed yourself while... Wow.
ポンポン大体なの。
ポンポン大体なんじゃないの？ポンポン大体ならしょうがないよね。
I know is kinda old, but can you do a bottle flip, then a dab?
ポンポン大体で救済できる？
A bottle flip is when you do a roundhouse kick to a bottle and open it. I can't do it. ポンポン痛いで救済できる？
というか総理大臣辞任に驚いてるボットは日本は議員内閣制ってことを理解してないんじゃないかな。
そっかもね。うん。
大統領辞任と同じ感覚で見てると思う。
How come the Kengan fighters have body hair?
How come none of the body has body hair?
Any music that you like?
Well, first, it'll be really hard to, like, tiresome to draw body hair. Second...
Darrow, give me the sign. Study now, game later, or game now, study later. Bottle flip is literally throwing a bottle. The bottle does a flip and lands straight.
Oh, never done such thing. Study now, game later, or game now, study later.
What would you say the best English translation of what Miss Ace said to
Whichever
debate Yumigahama
you've done, whichever you've done more.
If a few of my friends are talking about
for the last 10
but
years,
certain characters like Kuroki or Yumigahama look like they would have body hair yet.
For the last 10 years?
Do you like Bang Dream?
Whichever you choose for the last 10 years, choose that one.
Japanese don't really have body hair, do they?
No, we do.
I bet you are enjoying yourself with drawing Yumigahama's fight.
I wish. Whoa. What would you say the best English translation of what Misato said to Baby on the chapter is? Over here they translate as "Don't pussy out, bitch." That's I think that's decent, good enough. Because I can't come up with a direct translation of Zako. The Japanese word za. Well, in Japanese, he's saying Zako. Zako in Japanese is a word describing someone who's extremely weak.
Nidotere is better than vanilla.
I don't know any English vocabulary that you could directly translate that word. Netorari is better than vanilla.
Do you know who Tiger's S vessel is, or is Sandro yet to tell you? BCA study, while gaming and masturbate all at the same time.
Think I know, but he might change it, so.
ウスアッピー、ザ
Who
コ、
knows?
ジュスト、ゲッツ、トランスラテド、と、スマッツ、フリー、ヘレ、8代目滅亡の牙かわいい。
just get us the small fry. Well, small fry, is that a
海
common
外は出汁の
term?
概念ってあるの？
Small fry, I don't think it's a common term.
Say no more.
And uncommon terms aren't as
ザコについて説明して。
insulting, Bitch is a common term, so it makes it more insulting. ザコについて説明して、ザコってなんだろうね。Saying like a uncommon term while you're trying to insult someone is kind of, I don't know, uninsulting for some reason. You're trying to be an English teacher or something. Wow, you know your vocabs.
I'd say that small fry's kinda outdated yet. As far as I understood the translation, the special rules are for the current match.
Yes.
LMAO.
See, what gets left out with that translation is the other Purgatory fighters assume that the small fry is yumigahama. But
what is the worst thing that went inside your behind?
I'll say that's one aspect that would get lost in that translation. Which is okay, but what is the other thing that went inside your behind? I never had anything unnatural. I don't think I even had any medicine inserted.
ACU. So if I go to Japan and call someone Zako, will I get jumped LOL? Why was Kazuo confident about letting the Seizugo fight?
I think people will assume you're joking. And you have to be careful with pronunciations, because Zako means the height of the height from your waist to your head. Right, so you gotta be careful
A
with your
couple English fans are
pronunciation on
kind of
that.
burnt. Yumigahama isn't fighting Agito right now, when Yumigahama literally stated he wasn't gonna fight him lol.
Couple English fans are kind of burned. Yumigahama isn't fighting Hector right now, when Yumigahama literally stated he wasn't gonna fight him. Right. Was considered confident about letting Misasa go fight. I don't know.
What is a common slang to offend people
Maybe,
in
I
Japan?
guess Kazuo actually has some insight on how strong characters are.
Masasa's been stated to be excellent in close quarters.
Yeah, this is something I tried. I
Kinda like having
tried
hair,
to
and they
make
mean completely different
Kazuo's
things.
facial expressions not look too confident.
Back in his Ashura bio it was like
You
that.
know? Maybe if he looked that confident, that's my part. He wasn't supposed to look too confident.
Don't you hate when you are working and a velociraptor throws bananas at you?
Velociraptors throws banana. Don't you hate when you're working and a velociraptor? You know, if a velociraptor showed up right now, I mean, I would probably be scared, but be excited at the same time to actually see an actual living velociraptor. And if it's only throwing bananas at me, it's not that hostile. And I don't think I'll hate it.
Are you excited for Cyberpunk? Cyber looking like his brain turned itself off.
Punk, the game. Not excited. I can't. Not excited. Not like I probably play the game. I can't decide if it's good enough unless I play it. With Cyberpunk, actually, the genre Cyberpunk is one of my favorite genres. So
Since there
I
is
guess
a rule about switching a fighter for someone else, I am guessing Koga
I
still has a
might
chance to
have
fight.
like a strange.
Was Daromin an anagram of Doraemon? Why is Naya Okubo in a clown costume?
Standard for me to get like excited about it. Was Daromin an anagram of yes, it is. It was in a clown. Why? It was supposed to be a joke, which kind of slipped.
Have you played the original Cyberpunk, the 80s board game?
I mean, the joke that it's a joke that it slipped. There's a rule about switching fighter for someone else. I'm guessing Cola still has. There's a rule about switching fighter for someone else. Was there? Was there? I'm not sure about that. Lucian looking like his brain turned itself off. Right, he's supposed to look like that. Have you played the original Cyberpunk? Oh, it's an 80s board game. No, I've never played that one. I didn't know it was a board game.
Again. Looks like he holds a grudge against Rayan, which is understandable. But what surprises me is that Edward seemingly is not a member but an accomplice of Worm.
立川氏の市議会議員がコロナ災いをコロナ鍋って呼んだ話して。
Right. I don't know if that is important part of it. 立川市の市議会議員がコロナ鍋と呼んだの。
Have you played The Witcher?
うわいや、まだね、何月だったら OK かな。6月に鍋って読んじゃうんだったらまだしも、9月でしょ ?9 月でコロナ鍋って読んじゃうのはね、さすがにちょっとね、どんだけこう、追ってないかっていうのが露呈しちゃうね。Have I played? No, I've never played The Witcher.
ちなみに横山みどりだよ。
誰？横山みどりっ
アスカ系ニコ
て、
生主だよ。
横山みどりって立川市の市議会議員なの？わざとじゃない？コロナ鍋。わざとだよな、それもう。
あの人はわざとじゃないと思う。
そうなの？はあ。
N 国？
N 国として立候補してんの？
Is it that English is required to learn at school in Japan?
Is it true that English is required to learn at school? Yes, yes. I mean, I didn't go to school in Japan, but only art school, so can't really
立花とひろゆき試
say
験化
from
させたいね。
experience, but it's required, yes. 立花とひろゆき、そう？
Are you telling that you are not racist?
Am I telling that I'm not racist? I don't know what part of my my last reaction was trying to tell myself that I'm not racist.
ポン酢
But
派？ゴムダレ派？
I try not to be as racist, not
あれまでした
racist
ことある
as
よ。ひろゆ
possible.
きの負けだったよ。
LMAO what? So you are a racist.
I'm a racist? Okay.
Brew.
Do I make judgments based
This
on
headed dig is
race?
obviously a troll.
Do I
Yeah.
make judgments based on race?
What do you think about Kure Ryan? Anyways,
What do I think about Korean Ryan?
Julius is a fucking beast.
Not much. Obviously a troll. Okay.
If you are not racist points gun, how many black friend do you have?
If I'm not racist, points gone.
1.
How many black friends do I have? You know, I don't have much friends to begin with. And so have I talked to a black person in the last couple of years as a friend?
That entire fight with Julius was some top tier shit.
That
To know how
makes
you
me
draw all this
zero
on a
black
weekly schedule.
friends. But I had like
LOL Kevin, shut
black friends in high school.
Julius deserves some
You know,
sandwiches
that
for
I
that win.
talked to. Would I get shot? How all this on a
Do you can talk like a lolly?
do you can talk like a lolly? I don't know what that means.
He's friends with
The
Jerry
entire
SMH.
fight with Julius was some top tier shit. Don't know how to draw all this on a weekly basis. Well, actually, Julius was easier to draw since he doesn't have any hair, and all that. His fights, his like stance wasn't that complicated. I mean, drawing Carlos Medel was like twice hard. I mean, twice as hard because drawing a boxer's fighting stance has to be like precise because a lot of people do boxing as a sport, right? So they can tell if the stance is like crooked or not, which I don't have any experience in, so I have a hard time drawing that. But since Julius doesn't have that kind of like an orthodox stance, it was much easier.
Since Julius has muscle control, can he also sweating his dick muscles?
Sweating his neck.
Wait, back up. Is Julius easy to draw because he's hairless and built more
I don't think
cartoonishly?
genitals have any muscles in them.
Control.
Jerry.
We're fans in Japan. Upset
I mean, I'm
about Jay
friends
Lang
with
losing
the
by
voice
Rainout.
actor of Jerry,
People over here
but
were fuming.
he's not black. Wait, back up. Is this only easy to draw because he's hairless and built more cartoonishly? Probably yes. Were fans in Japan upset about Gon losing ring out? People over here were fuming. Yes. No one was actually like. No one was like in a hooray mode,
Loli
you know.
or Lolicon is an underage girl or a girl that looks underage.
やべ
I
えやつ
think.
来てるね。ここは引き寄せるね。やべえやつ歓迎ですよ。
Julius kind of has a build like Jesus Burgess from One Piece but with actual muscular legs.
おじさんはやばいやつの受け皿。ダメートもなの。
そうだよ。
やべえやつなんて言ってるの？
お前は人種差別主義者か
Western Jay Lang
っ
fans
て
were foaming
聞い
at the
て
mouth.
きて、で、お前はじゃあ差別主義者じゃないんだとしたら、黒人の友達は何人いるんだかっこ銃口を突きつけてって書いてあって、これは香ばしい。わ、スーパー香ば、これね、スーパー香ばしい人ってすごいなっていうね。うん。スーパー香ばしい人はね、すごいんですよ。これが、ね。
ユーモアセンス抜群だね。熱いやつが来た。
そう。これが、ね、もう世界基準。世界基準の香ばしさ。
I mean he lost by their rules.
That lost only after training with Kuroki. Right.
どこも一緒なんだね。ダロさんの遊び方を理解した英語ボットがようやく来た感じ。やっぱ銃ってクソだよね、撃ち殺そう。俺のディスコードに来てみろって言って。
なんで？もういるんじゃないの？
黒人の友達欲しいんだけどどこにいるの？
どこにいるんだろう？なんか呼び込みしてんじゃん。渋谷とかで。
Is Raido or Lido? Funny enough, people in the West weren't even that mad about Raido losing.
I would
probably since Falcon was AWEEB just
prefer
like
the L.
俺はゲイだぞって脅してみて。偏見きた。
Lee Hito.
ムテバは友達だよ。
Funny enough, people in the West weren't even that mad about Rita losing, probably since Falcon was a weeb just like us. 脅してみて。いや、
I'm
ゲイ
just
じゃ
here to
ない
watch
し、
OHMA
ゲ
fight
イじゃないの
LOL.
にゲイだって言い張るのは、ちょっと、I'm just here to watch almost, you can't see any of that here.
アカデミー賞ってマイノリティ出さないといけない規定ができたね。
Are you furry?
いや、出さなきゃいけないことはないと思うよ。
Are you a bodybuilder?
なんか、いろんな条件があったと思う。I'm not a bodybuilder. Like, obviously. Am I a furry? Not into My Little Pony, but I think I'm a furry.
Would you say Xiaoji has a mullet? I arguing with my
One of
friend
my
about this.
favorite characters is Gadget from Rescue Rangers. Would you say Xiaoji has a
映画の内容より
mullet?
そういうルールで判断が厳格になったらアカデミー賞の価値がなくなるんじゃないの？
mullet. 価値がなくなるんじゃないの？
おじさんボディビルダーだったんだ。
違
ダンベル
うよ。
何キロ持てる？
持て
英
ないよ。
語理解できてるボットどんぐらいいるのかな？
どうかな。価値がなくなるんじゃないの？どうだろうね。
His hair isn't short at the front. So not really. You kinda have a mullet.
I kind of have a mullet. Okay.
Raido has a mullet. Is this week the
Okay.
point 5 chapter or a whole chapter?
Yeah, his hair is mostly long everywhere, so I don't think so. Is this week the 0.5 chapter or a whole chapter? I think the whole chapter. Do we have any 0.5 chapters recently?
The やっと。
なってないよ。
The Koga Welcome Back Party chapter where they saw OHMA fighting was the most recent point 5 chapter we had down here.
二人。
なってないよ。
Can you draw Kengan YAOI?
Can I? I'm asking, can I go to a bathroom? Can you? Can I? Yes, I can. Will I?
Please don't.
Don't? Okay.
YouTube で工事現場の事故動画見てると人が粘土みたいに変形してて玉ヒュンってなる。
やだね。
PLS yes. ブルー。
おじさんバフちょうだい。
バフって何？
Didn't you already drew kengan yaoi? In the extra.
何求めら
There's
れてるの？
enough fan-made yaoi out there. 何求められてるの？わかんない。わかんない。
バイキルとして。
バフ。バイキルと攻撃力が上がる能力、魔法かなんかでしょ？
Setsuniksama. When was the last time you spanked someone who and why?
Spanked someone? I don't think I ever spanked anyone.
現場猫のよし、やって。ドラクエ4どこまで進んだ？
We need more extra chapters like the hot spring and beach chapters. There's been a defect of
ド
sexy
ラ
kengan
クエ
ladies lately.
4? ドラク
The
エ
people demand more food
4
lol.
は昔クリアした
How
よ。
popular are Eddie and Xia in the Japanese fanbase? They've been slowly gaining
How
traction with the
popular
Western fan
are
base with
Eddie
every
and
reappearance
Sha in the
lol.
Shaji is pretty popular, but not Eddie as much.
Who? Just got here. Is the English voice finally fixed? This is amazing.
No, I didn't change anything. It would turn back to whatever it was
イヤ
any
ホン
day,
壊れたんだけどおす
anytime.
すめのイヤホン教えてください。
Interesting.
ない。
Can you draw with eyes closed, left hand, mouth and feet?
Can I draw with eyes closed, left hand, mouth, and feet? No. Draw with eyes closed. No. It would be
私、
so
親友
much
だからって
easier
言
if
わ
I
れた
could
時
draw
どう
with
いう
my
返
eyes
ししたらいい
closed.
ですか？
Have you ever been in a fight because of a Monopoly game?
No.
Monk Bat is also gaining a lot of traction with the Japanese fans it seems.
Monk
You kinda already
Bat.
doing it with eyes closed. Thanks for your hard
Monk
work.
Bat.
Have a nice day and drink some water.
Monk Bat. Naidan Monk Bat. Yeah. Thank you for hard work. Finally, drink some water. Everyone is have concerns with my hydration for some reason. I'll drink milk. Got milk.
Yes, stay hydrated. I agree, Monk Bat's Gajata Best is sick. I love his whole design. Fair enough. Enjoy.
Yeah, Best is sick. Gogeta Best. I love his whole design. Yeah, fair enough. Enjoy.
おじさん、焼肉おごって。
Don't forget to breathe.
川口まで来れんの？
What you drinking?
Milk.
迎えに来て、おじさんが来てよ。
迎えには行けないな。
Does someone call you Aji-san?
川口の大体どの辺？
Does someone call you? I get called Oji-san like a lot. I get called Oji-san from when I was in high school.
川口のニュージャージーだよ。
どこだそこは。
サイゼリアでもいいよ。おじさん呼びに興味持ってきたね。
Does your son know what he wants to be in the future?
Does my son know what he wants to be in the future? I don't think so. I don't think
埼玉県川口市ニュージャージー州。
I don't think he ever thought about any future yet. ニュージャージー州、そんなものはないです。おじさん呼びにも興味を持ってきた。いよいよ。と、日本語覚えてくれれば。
Is calling someone Aji-san rude in Japan? I always see people calling guys in their 30s that NIT seems mean.
おじす。
Is your son already a master martial artist by reading your manga?
Not really, not too rude. Unless someone
I am
is
20
like
and still don't know what I want to be. LOL.
obviously young.
I will be
I'm
born
20
actor.
and still don't know what I want to be. Oh, yeah. I guess that's common among a lot of people.
でもダロさんは先生って呼ばれたいんだよね。
You know, I mean, I wanted to be a manga artist from when I
Can
was
I
like
get free pulp videos,
7.
Axel?
I think I was just delusional.
大先生で
先生と呼
しょ。
ばれたい。そんなことない。Can I get free full videos of what? Porn
Yes,
actor.
in the future.
Okay. It's not bad wanting to be a porn actor. I don't know how hard it is to be one, but not bad.
Axel WTF. The other day at work, I called a woman MRS Mrs. because she looked and is close to 50, but she got mad and told me to call her Miss, that I am being rude and shit like that.
How do they work
今日は
like
男の子の日
called
だ
a
から寝れません。
woman Mrs. because she looked and is close to 50, but she got mad and told me to call her Miss, and I'm being rude and shit like that. Miss. Wait, is the difference between Miss and Mrs. determined by the age? No, I am really not
not at all.
confident to which title to use.
こんばんは。
MRS just means you're married. MRS married woman, Miss unmarried woman.
If here's the thing, no, that was fast out.
If you're unmarried you get called Miss or MS.
If you're unmarried, you get called Miss or Ms, right? If
Miss
you
is for
call
someone that's unmarried.
Mrs.
Mrs. is for a woman that is. People assume older women are Mrs. though.
As unmarried, Mrs. is for a woman that is. People assume older women are Mrs. Right.
But makes more sense in my native language.
Why do they have to change titles for like married or unmarried? They don't change it for Mr., right? So odd. You know, any day they would cancel that whole culture.
挨拶虫浦山。
こんばんは。
Ma'am is the safe bet at work.
Ma'am is the safe bet at work. Okay. Ma'am. Ma'am, really? Ma'am.
For addressing women.
What if you have to call out
Did
someone?
you know that some Western fans call Ray and Buff Bakugo?
What if you have to call out someone where you have like 8 women in front of you? And
English
you
is
have to
weird
call
like
out
that.
one person. Do you have to remember who's married or who's... Did you know that some Western fans call Ryan Bust Bakugo? What's Bakugo? Yeah, English is weird at that point.
If you say ma'am, some think you are calling her old.
Okay. You know, that's the thing with him, her, she, him, his, she, her, they, them movement. In Japan, that's not a problem because titles are mostly
Since I work retail, I don't have to know their marital status. LOL, it's just ma'am or sir.
When you're referring to yourself, it's titles and pronouns are self-expressed in Japanese, so it's not a problem. But I guess it's a concern in English because it's expressed by others. That makes it like that makes it a little confusing, right? Now, how do they translate? Now, if
really
if any
like
of
Wesley
you
Snipes.
are if any of you like have any understanding of the Japanese language, there are like 100, like over 100 pronouns to express yourself. But in the English, it's only I or me in a different sentence, grammar, right? There's like more than 100 ways to say I in Japan, in Japanese, and that kind of illustrates how the character thinks of itself. But do they translate that all to I and me in English? Translated mangas. Uh, I look like Wesley Snipes?
英語配信だね。
違うよ。
Yeah, there's so many pronouns for I in Japanese.
自分のこと日本人だと思ってるの。そうだよ。
日本人だよ。
Yeah, pretty much, but their pronouns help form their character honestly. People that watch anime know some of the popular ones, like the Haiti one saying or so people kinda know what that means when they hear it.
Okay, they know what it is when they hear it, but if it's English dubbed or
Do you have a
subbed,
favorite Kengan manga cover?
it
I
all
love the one with
translates into
Inaba.
one
IT looks so cool.
pronoun. 足でやなところ選んだらなんでいや、募集が来てたから。
He studied the blade. Sometimes when it's relevant to the situation, there will be a translators not explaining.
Do you have a favorite Kengan cover, manga cover? I think it would be Kazuo with the second
じゃあどこでもよかったの。
volume. The one with Inaba is kind of unique because it's using actual real human hair. Sometimes when it's relevant to the situation, there will be a translators not explaining. Okay. どこでもよかったの？どこでも、うん、そうだね。どこでもよかったね。最初は。嫌だったらやめればよかったんじゃないのかな。でも、そのアシスタント募集するから、その時いたアシスタントの人が、もともといたアシスタントの人が、アシスタント募集しますっていう紙をね、漫画部に届けに大学まで来たんだけど、基本的に大学って外部の人が来てもほぼほぼ干渉されないのね。干渉されないっていうか何の問題なく入れちゃって、今はどうだか知んないけど、昔は何の問題もなく入れたし、授業を聞いてる全然外部の人がいたし、問題なかったんだけど、その人はなぜか
ブラックアシスタント募集ってどこ？
追い出されちゃった。
ガモンのアシスタントはホワイトらしいね。
うん。ブラックアシスタント募集ってどこ？ガモンのアシスタントはホワイト。そうなんだ。ブラックアシスタント。
過去にやらかしてできんだったのかな。
So localization is really just a case by case basis for pronouns.
ブラックアシスタント募集は、
不審者だったの。
まあ、大抵、誰だろうな。ちょっとよくわかんないんだよね。I know that Vike from Fire Emblem refers to him as Orisama, and they made him refer to himself as a haughty manner like the great Vike. Oh, and teach. Okay, that makes sense. The one with that boy is badass. I love that big X, the splash ref makes.
足時代に同僚足でこの人嫌だなって人いた？
いや、そんじゃないと思うけど、それ just case by case by ask for pronouns. Okay. What is the speed of an unloaded swallow? Is that a joke? Like a knock-knock joke? 不審者、いや、まあ、その時で話になったのが、どうせね、女子大生にばっか声かけてたんだろうみたいな こと言われてたけど、そうでもないらしいんだけど、いや、実際ね、だから漫画部の部室になんてどこにあるかほとんどの漫画の玉火の9割の人は知らないわけで、ずっと聞いてたらそりゃ、まあ、不審がられるような。What is, ホワイトだったらホワイトだと思うよ。うん。アジナに同僚アジでこの人嫌だなって人いた。まあ、僕個人は特になかったけど、足噛んで軽いいざこざが。
Is it that some Japanese don't understand other Japanese accents?
Is it true that some Japanese don't understand other Japanese accents?
漫画家が女性アシスタントとできててアシスタントの実績を吸い取られたやつはたまに聞く。
Like Japanese dialects at like the real deep south and deep north
そのいざこざの話で
are, and when they're like very old, like old people in the deep south or the north, the dialects over there are really hard to understand. When they get on TV, they have subtitles. Most younger generations switch it. They switch the dialects when they're talking to like when people are talking like how the people talk in TV.
Sugaruben is what I've heard is really bad.
Sugaruben is what I heard is as really bad. Sugaruben is like one of those like famous ones.
Can you do a Kansai accent?
いざこざの話はしないよ。どんなの、いや、どんなのって言われても、なんか、まあ、例えばすごい下ネタが好きな人と、そうでもない人との間で、こう、ノリが悪いとか、そんな感じ。その程度のことだよ。そんな、その程度の話、逆に言うと。
日本語ボットからは英語の翻訳聞かれ、英語ボットからは日本語のこと聞かれ大変だね。
Can you do a Kansai accent?
それでも気まずいじゃない。
間に挟まれてる分には気まずいよ。A Kansai accent. Well, Kansai people get really mad if I try to imitate a Kansai accent. If like if an Eastern person tries to imitate a Western accent, they take it really insulting. Not insulting, but they get really mad about it. Is there any place to get the one coming without the title's wording, just like the character art? No. レイジさんをぶち切れさせた人とかいないの。
Who wins on an arm wrestle between you and your son?
いるか。いるね。いる。来なかった当日
長い時間職場にいるとそういうの気になってくるでしょ。
当日ドタキャン、まあ結構2年ぐらいやってて、当日ドタキャンで、
いるんだ。
やめますっていう、当日ドタキャンでやめますっていう人がいて、せめて前の週言ってくれればさ、せめて前の週に言ってくれれば、代わりの人探せるのに、当日だから、で、当日だとどうなるかってことは、その人漫画業界長いから、アシスタント歴も多分その時点で10年以上あったから、分かってるはずなのに。
ドタキャンされるって恨まれてたんだね。
っていうのはあった、一回。それで切れたかどう、ぶち切れたかどうかわかんないけど、そういうことがあったかなぐらいで、それ以外だとなんだろうな。
じゃあそれわざとだよね。
わざとかな。でもこの人ね、まあ、こういう、ちょっとネガティブな紹介の仕方にしちゃったから、誰とは言わないけど、
面白い。
そこそこ当ててるからね。
その人その後消されたの？
そこそこ多分タイトル言えばみんな、漫画読んだことなくても聞いたことは絶対あるはずの、当ててはいるから、誰とは言わないけど、ちょっとネガティブな紹介になっちゃってるから。
マジかよ、富樫最低だな。
漫画からアシスタントのみんなの弁当代もらったらしいが、ちょろまかしで問題とかなったとかない。それは、
漫画タイトル言わなくていいから主人
僕が知
公の名前
らないところではそんなことあ
と
ったとか聞いたことあるけど、自分が目撃したのではない、
ヒントだけちょうだい、出版社だけ。
味にドタキャンされたらどうするの？どうしよう。
物語のエンディングの人かな？レイジの足って結構大きくなってく人いるよね。
How do you correctly pronounce Mjolnir?
I don't know. I don't know.
Can you say NIGGA flawlessly in English? It's really hard to say.
言わなきゃ主人公の難易度設定教えて。設定言ったらもうほぼ、設定言わない。出版社だけ
早く言わないと銃突きつけられちゃうよ。
ちょっと待って、出版社も僕、
ドタキャン。出版社もビール瓶で頭殴ったら怒るんだね。
出版社確信ない。多分講談社。
5つごと恋する漫画ってことにして。
でも違ったかも。Can you I say... You know, I had... Are you the same guy who tried to... What did the other guy try to make me say? He tried to make me say...
講談社はマガジンか。
Like... something else, similar to that.
10年足してて最近そこそこ当ててる人なら年齢的に30代以上だよね。
Oh, is that the hammer that Thor has? Mjolnir? Mjolnir. 銃つけられないよ。ドタキャンって言いながらビール瓶で頭殴ったらビール瓶で頭殴ったら怒るんだよ。いつごと恋する漫画ってことにしていい？それじゃない。進撃の作者じゃ違う。
アフタヌーンの人ってことにしていい？
ダメ。30代以上だよね。
いやだろさんが足の時に相手が10年ベテラン足なら40代以上か。
Mjolnir is Thor's hammer.
Yeah, Mjolnir. What's the pronunciation? I don't know. 40代、でも多分年齢公表してないだろうからそれって絞っていくの無理だと思うよ。
特定ボット頑張って。
You should draw Kengan Ashura hentai one time. It would be amazing with your drawing skills and you would make a lot of money. I've always said it Mjolnir.
I don't know. Drawing an official hentai isn't always the right choice. I mean, it's not always safe.
Okay. てかそのドタキャンされた後にレイジはどうやって切り抜けたの？
Okay.
前に、何かとこう、顔が広いから、前に、漫画家目指してるんですよっていう話をした 人がいて、その人を今日来れるって聞いたら行けますって言うからその人が来て。
Why is agito so the Can you say grow in acne really fast and multiple
その
times?
子でも半年ぐらいやってたからなんだかん
Which
だ
ship
で。
do you like more? OHMA and Carla or OHMA and Ked?
レイジそういうのうまいよね。
うん。
すごいね。山田の足のいいところは、
いいところは、いや、他は僕ほとんど行ってないから、あんまり比較のしようがないんだけど、
そのままドタキャンの後釜になったの？
いや、でも、能力全然違うから、
冷やし中華いっぱい食べられるところ。
そういうわけにもいかなかったんだけど、冷やし中華いっぱい食べれるところ。それはそうだかもね。うん。それはそうなんだよ。確かに。
能力あること分かっててドタキャンしたなら相当性格悪いよね。
Who is your favorite the character to
そう
draw?
かな。まあそうだな。性格いいとは言えないな。Who is your favorite thick character? How many thick characters are there? I don't have
分かったよ、ブルーピリオドの人だね。でも前から予兆はなかったの。
違うって言い続けてたら、そのうち当たったりするからやめても。そういう絞り方。
怒らないで。高橋留美子の足になろうとはしなかったの？
募集してんのか、そもそも。
わかった、もやしもんの人だね。
違うね。
ドタキャンした人は山田と今も付き合ってるの？
Why is agito so the
付き合ってない。
I'd just like to say I appreciate how you draw Tomari in those jeans. Also,
Because he's
shark teeth are top tier.
strong, probably. I just like to say I appreciate how you draw Tomari in those jeans. Also, shark teeth are top tier. Right.
5.00. Deromian Sensei is THICCC. Have you seen the situation in San Francisco? People are comparing the atmosphere to a movie set.
I've seen photos. Why is it that? What's happening there? Is it pollution? What's
ケンガンアッシュラ
happening?
もそろそろ3部に移行してスタンド出てくる？
出てこない。
Wildfires.
Wildfires?
Do you think you would get more
Like
views by
a
showing your
forest
eye?
fire, mountain fire, forest fire?
What are your thoughts on your Discord?
What do you think you will get more views by showing your? No, I won't think I won't get. I'll get less viewers. What do I think about my Discord? I don't have any thoughts.
The western US is very hot, arid, and windy, so when a fire breaks loose it's very hard to contain. The whole state of California is more or less blanketed in smoke.
Wow.
ツイッチでリスナーと一緒にアマプラの映画見れるらしいよ。
みたいね。
Will we see a KRAV Mega or Taekwondo user ever?
Krav Maga or Taekwondo user. Krav
What are your thoughts about your own
Maga.
thoughts?
kengan で台湾出身のキャラクター出したら炎上する
Crap Maga, I think is a more, has more possibility, I guess. The guy who Magro killed on the ship, I think, was a Taekwondo user. I mean, I never showed him move or anything, but and what do you call the people in the black suits that Metsudo has? The black suit guy which kicked Hasad
Just
on
saying
the
you're
ship.
the best manga artist ever. So was that bodyguard that beat Hasad. His name escapes me right now.
Yeah, that bodyguard that basically beat
昔の山田
Hasad.
は怖かった
His kick was a Taekwondo kick, I think.
Same brain cell. We call them the bodyguards in English.
Bodyguards. Okay. 昔の山田は怖くなかったよ。
I can't remember his name and it's bothering me. that's IT.
Me neither.
Baldy. Boxing or Taekwondo, which one is more useful?
漫画家ってウェブ掲載も増えてて把握しきれない。
Damn, I was thinking you day.
I don't know. Boxing or Taekwondo? Which one is more useful? I have so little understanding of it, like neither of those, both. I can't tell.
Jujutsu or Judo? I kept thinking this way like an
Jujutsu
idiot.
or Judo? My understanding is that Jujutsu is more street fighting based and has more freedom. Judo is more
Jujutsu.
What do you call it?
Let's just say same person.
Sports like. More based as a sports or a competitive sport.
Are we going to see women fighting in Kengan? Like Carla?
I don't know. Judo is more conservative, I think. Jujutsu is more progressive.
Curious might be a stretch, but was Ashito's design inspired by Shinobu Sensui from Yu Yu Hakusho at all?
Curious might be a stretch, but was Akito's design inspired by Shinobu Sensui from Yu Yu Hakusho at all? Maybe, but more of
who do you think is the sexiest Kengan girl?
Goto from Kiseiju. Who do you think is the sexiest Kengan girl?
ダロさんアンディ・ガルシアにちょっと似てる。
Wow, アンディ・ガルシア誰だろう。いつ頃から私漫画上手くなってった いや、徐々にだね、でも。徐々に読まなくなった感じかな。
Oh, gotcha, thank you.
いつかないつかな
Can you catch a fly with chopsticks?
ジョジョ6部が終わったから、
こち亀終わってからなんか一区切りついた感あるよね。リリーフの
読まなくなった。
も終わってジャンプ買わなくなった。
うん、ジャンプ買わなくなったのは、ジョジョ6部終わってから。これが大きいかもしれない。かなり前だけど。
What do you like more, boobs or ass?
じゃあジョジョ6部以降は読んでないの？ジョジョが終わってから徐々に読まなくなったってダジャレだね。
Some people have better boobs, some people have better ass.
荒木先生はどうしてあんなに若々しいのでしょうか？
なんでだろ
う。あ、ダジャレだったのか気づけなくてごめんねダロさん。
違うと思うよ。
それは奇妙な話だね。
そうでしょうか。
荻沼 X の連載まだ始まらないのかな？
誰
Does Sandro include everything in the storyboards? Or does he leave some creative freedom to you?
He mostly draws everything in his storyboards. But
I can barely catch flies with my hands and I still struggle to do IT.
Change some
島袋さんの
things
ビルドキングめちゃくちゃ面白かったから早く連載になって
because
ほしい。
sometimes
Perk Tori is
it's
gone
not
and join with Kengan and go to war against the world
continuative
in China.
enough. Or like hard to understand.
ウェブ漫画サイトが随分増えたよね。
そうだね。Go to war against the war in China. Really? 知らなくなビルドキングめちゃくちゃ面白かったから早く連載。ビルドキング。へえ。I can barely catch fly with my hands and I still struggle to do it. Oh, catching flies with your hands isn't that easy. I sometimes do it, but it's still not easy.
ダロさん昨日原稿出したって言ってたのにもう次の原稿書いてるの。
そうだよ。
Have you seen the Death Note anime?
Yes. Not the whole
働き者だ
series.
ね。
I just saw parts of it. And I
好
was
きなナロー
kind of
小説の
curious
作画が
how
ほんと
they
ひど
would
くて辛いダロさん変わってやってよ。
how they would make it into a like a how do you call it? Like a there really isn't much action, so I was curious how they're
小説
gonna
なんだから見
make
な
it
きゃいい
like
んじゃないの。
interesting.
Have you seen the Death Note Netflix adaptation?
Yes. It wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't good, but it wasn't that bad. I'm sure a lot of people hate it. I can see how many people would hate it, but it wasn't like it wasn't bad.
ウェブ漫画見るならこのサイトの登録は必須。URL 省略。
Kind of. It was short. It was short and Like a smaller scale.
ナロー原作の漫画ね。嫌なら見るなでもう見てないよ。
好きなナロー小説の作がほとんどひどくて辛い。そうなの？
漫画か。
Have you seen Dragon Ball Evolution Western style action movie?
漫画なの？
Wombat has an extremely
ナ
Mongolian
ロ
name, so
ー
yes.
の漫画版なのね。うん。ナローの漫画を、そうね。でも、やりたいと思わないもんね、僕が。原稿料もどんなもんなんだろう、そういうの。
Yet I think I know his fighting style, not Bonasei though.
ダロさんは異世界転生ナロー作品ってどう思うの？
いや、ね、ものによっては面白いんだろうけど、基本的には、ちょっと僕初めて見たのが、異世界はスマートフォンと共にだったのがいけない気がするんだけど、どう楽しんでいいのかがちょっと正直わからない。こんな女の子とこんななんか、モテモテな生活があったらいいだろうなって思いながら見るのが正解なんだろうけど、多分、そのモードにはちょっと入れないから、もう。
Make more mangas and Kengan Ashura.
I've never seen Dragon Ball Evolution. I wasn't courageous enough.
原作付き漫画の作画ってどうやって決めてるの？
How many mangas can you eat and how many mangoes can you read in a month?
Probably Mongolian, yes.
I didn't know until I did my homework that Mongolian names are patronymic, so calling him Naden isn't right.
異世界ナロー系は主人公と 100% シンクロしないと無理だよ。ダロさんがアニメ監督で異世界スマホ作ることになったらどんな気持ちで作るの？
I'm interesting.
And even if it was true, I won't reveal anything. Make more. Is that? Am I allowed to say that? Well, whichever ways, I'm not. It's not my decision. 原作原画の中でどうやって決めてるの？多分連絡のつく
エブアンゲリオンも怒り
作画
人事の
とか漫画
無双だよね。
描いてる人に連絡取って、こういう企画あるんだけど、やりますか？どうですか？ってやってんじゃないのかな。How many mangas can you eat and how many mangoes can you read in a month? Am I supposed to give like a funny answer to these
Name's just his
questions,
dad's name.
or is the question supposed to be funny to begin with? 原作好きは
ありそうなナロー小説のタイトル考えて。
Until I'm a friend.
But if IT were a Mongolian person referring to him, IT would be Nadangian Monkbat.
Okay.
異世界系は最初の方はテンポが良いけどだんだんグダグダになってくるから防御系とかダンジョン作り系とかいろいろ読んでると読む気なくなってくる。
アニ
Yes.
メ化異世界発のこれどんな気持ちで作るの？多分どんな気持ちで作る？いや、仕事としてなら多分普通にこういうの喜ぶ人が喜ぶのを追求すると思うけど、
実際に作った人がいるんだよ考えて。
問題はこういうの喜ぶ人がどういうの喜ぶかっていうのが僕がシンクロできないから、多分斜め下向きなこう演出になっちゃうと思うんだね。だから全く向いてないんだよな。そう。ありそうなナロー小説のタイトル考えて、
斜め下向きの演出って喜ぶ層を見下してるってことだね。なるほどね。
斜め下の演出、要するに、多分こういうのが好きなんだろうでしか作れないから、その多分が絶対ずれてるんだ。でずれてるってことは斜めに行くじゃん。で、上には絶対行かないじゃん。
Are you a gamer?
だから下。Get the N-word pass. You're black. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I mean, I've seen all those people who get canceled for saying the N-word, and they could have had a pass from some black person. Didn't matter. Am I a
Daryl, have you
gamer?
ever
I
played
play
Shadow of the
games a lot,
Colossus?
yes. Have I ever played Shadow of the Colossus?
LUTNBS Hakoya,
No.
it's gonna happen. Yes, it does.
It matters?
You won't.
Really?
Get cancelled out to Chad to be cancelled.
Get cast. Right. I mean, who's gonna find out if I had a pass or not? I mean, they're just gonna watch some 15-second video of me saying the N-word, and they're gonna just get outraged, like mad, outrageous, be mad.
Start dabbing.
Dabbing.
Oh, so you are a gamer. Points gun, name every game in existence right now.
Why do you always point a gun, like an imaginary gun? Well, name every game in existence now. If you had to like name every game in existence to be a gamer, there won't be any gamers. If that's your definition of a gamer, there won't be any gamers out there. So the
悠々白書で気が潜水と異次元に消えるときにお前たちは新たな敵を探し続けろってシーン説教臭かったよね。
そうかなそうは感じなかったな、別に。
When are you gonna do Asian Elisa Dust panel?
あれは富樫がジャンプ漫画に辟易してたから皮肉書いたんじゃないかな。
それは説教とは言わないよな。皮肉ではあるんじゃない？When are you gonna see Lisa Dust panel? Maybe, probably the next volume or the one after that. But then if I do one dust cover for one volume, what am I gonna do with the rest? There aren't many female characters. Am I gonna have a Sheena Arisa dust cover for every volume?
Awesome. I got a new cat and I think it's broken. It's vibrating out of nowhere. Can you help me with that?
It's what? It's vibrating out of nowhere. I can't help you.
Just more of what we already have.
ワンピースもお前たちは自分のワンピースを探し続けろだったらどうする？
More Kure Rice Girl LOL. Yes, do that. Katahara Sayakashina Elisa.
Yeah.
I've seen people say Yumigahama has Yamazaki Raiji vibes and I can kinda see it. They have the same sort of hunched stance.
From the King of Fighters. Yeah, I guess you can say that.
I am hyped for Long vs Agito.
I'm not really sure who's fighting Fu. One Piece 終わるんだっけ？終わるとか言ってんだよね。じゃあ、お前たちのワンピースを探し続けろって別にワンピース探してんのお前だけじゃんってことで皮肉にはならない。僕だったらワンピースは何にするの？
ワンピース難民は一体どこに行くのだろう？
いや、ワンピース
ワンピースは終わらないでしょ、ジャンプ潰れる。
ワンピースをね、もし世界経済が変わるぐらいの宝だとしたら、普通に世界経済が変わるぐらいの宝といいと思うんだけど、普通に普通にめっちゃ財宝があるっていいと思うんだけど、でそれをどう運用するかみたいなところまで書いてやっと楽しいんじゃないのかな。
I like.
Will we see more Fist of the Secret Hidden King Omega potentially?
ネタバレですか？
ネタバレじゃないよ。だって僕知らないもん。読んですらいないし。
悪魔の実がなる木ってもう出たっけ？もうそれがワンピースでいいじゃん。
Porgorori manga spin-off.
いや、それだと一番最初にどこそこに一つなぎの財宝って言ったのが違っちゃうのでは。Purgatory manga spin-off? I'm not sure of any spin-offs. And again, even if we are planning a detailed spin-off, I'm not gonna say that we are.
突然出てきた幼馴染が出てきた時点でそういうのもうどうでもいいんだよ。
そうなの？ワンピースの著作権が。
グランドラインって入ってみたら普通の人たちが住んでる普通の海だったね。
そうだね。てか世界のほとんどがグランドラインだよね。グランドラインじゃないところの世界の方がもう不思議、なんか珍しい。
シャンクスがなんであんな雑魚に片腕食われたのかが未だに納得いかないよ。ワンピはあと4、5年で完結で小田先生言ってたね。
そうなんだ。4、5年もやるんだ、しかも逆に言うと。If you were to draw hentai, what people will be in it? What people? What people?
そう。
I mean, what people?
やっぱり小田栄一郎もジャンプ漫画家だからダロさん嫌いなの？
嫌いじゃない。
宮崎駿も引退って言ってからポニョ作ったよ。
What's your favorite martial art?
I don't have one.
山田がジャンプ嫌い。
Don't you just hate that you are walking on the street and realize that you ran out of spaghetti on your wallet? What kengan Ashura characters would you choose for henna?
I ran out of spaghetti. Is spaghetti mean a different something?
眠くなってきた。おやすみ。
おやすみ。What king character would you choose for hentai?
ラッペって何？
Spaghetti eats crack cocaine also.
Oh, so what if I don't you just hate that you're walking on the street and realize that you ran out of
ちょえ、ボブ、モノクルモノクルモノクルモノクル。
I never had any cocaine.
Does Julius Inwaka snort crack?
I don't think so. Julius maybe, because he's like all drugged up. Gappe ムカつくね。
Do you have a credit or debit card?
Yes, I have a credit card. Ugh. I have a credit card for myself and a credit card for my company.
Can we see IT from both sides?
No.
Why does Agito have such a large donger?
I don't see it.
Sensei, you stream on YouTube. Have you ever thought about streaming on Twitch?
I have an account. Does it make that big a difference?
Has someone ever told you that you look like a teacher?
No.
How are the royalties split between a separate author and artist? In general, I mean, not your deal specifically.
In general, yeah, mostly half in general.
Forward unclear.
The rate might differ between
Hello. Ha, good see you. When do you paint picture in comic?
The rate might differ with the amount of career whichever has.
Does Japan have an army? Probably been asked before, but what manga are you currently into, if any?
Japan has a self-defense force. It's technically not an army.
I like your cut, G.
So technically we don't have an army. Actually, it's the Constitution doesn't allow Japan to have an army. After the last World War. Which has better discoverability? Really?
Yell like Sopping once, please. IT would be legendary.
It's midnight here. Forehead uncle. Forehead uncle.
ごめんね。英語は勉強中なので、質問はできても聞き取れないんです。
I'm not really into any manga at this point. 英語は勉強中なので質問できても聞き取れないんです。なるほど。セックの複数形はセック。
Please yell like Sopping quickly.
It's midnight here. My family is sleeping.
海外の有名人で剣眼好きな人って誰がいる？
海外の有名人剣眼好きな人、有名人ではいないんじゃないのかな。
Can you make Mario 64 noises? Do you speak with your assistants often?
Mamma mia.
How to told in history different in Japan compared to how you were taught in the US?
How were to told in history different in Japan compared to how you were taught in the US? I was actually never taught in Japan. How does it differ? I don't think it really differs. Yeah, Japan focuses more on how harsh civil, like...
Speak like Falcon.
I can't. In Japan, focuses on how harsh civilians were.
Deromian 64.
Civilian lives were during the war. Instead of the war itself.
Say fuck.
Fuck.
Fack.
Fack.
How do you long paint comic and picture dot who's do you in reference? Nice.
How do you paint comic and picture. Who do
Say
you
Shinpo.
in reference? Who I reference with
Have you
my
ever watched the kengan
paintings.
Ashuar Yao
I don't
mysterious
actually use
WEEV?
like actual paint. I color
Can you say
them
grow
with
in acne multiple
digital
times?
software. I get inspiration from multiple sources. Have you ever watched the Kengan Ashura YouTuber Mysterious Weeb? No. What is that? Can you say grow and acne? Grow and acne multiple times. These kind of things I would get really what's the word?
Sensei,
Skeptical.
which time you usually go to sleep?
I'll get skeptical
Akoya is
if
so sexy I
someone's
get a
trying to
boner from
make
him
me
always.
say something that I shouldn't be saying.
英文で回答を得ても通じてないやつ矢印。
Sensei, which time you usually go to sleep? I used to go to sleep around 12. Today I went to sleep at 10 and slept 2 hours. Woke up completely sober. So I just some working instead.
「通じています？心配になってきた。
何が？質問が？通じてると思う。通じてると思う。適度に疲れれば眠くなるかな。
ドイツ人の知り合いとリネで英文を売っているので。
あ、そうなの？
なんか今日寒くない？服着た方がいいかな？
そう？確かにエアコンそんなに効いてない。
なんで金田はフォアヘッドって言わなかったの？
どういうこと？
Sensei has an immortal body. He doesn't need sleep, food, water or even oxygen to exist in this universe.
I wish.
In fact, the universe need Darrow to exist.
金田智子？
That I don't wish.
英語版で。
英語版で、英語版でって言われても困るんだけど、どこのシーンの話かな全然わからない。
アキラの。
なんて言ったか知らない。けど、デコスケ野郎みたいな言葉に該当する言葉が英語で多分ないから、おでこが広い
ヘッド野郎。ロメオンさんはツイッターとかしていないのかな。ちょっとファンになっちゃった。
茶化す言葉があんまりちょっとピンとこないから、わかりやすく茶化してることが、あそこは茶化してさえいればいいわけよ。そこを無理やり直訳にすることで、茶化してるかどうかすらわかんなくなっちゃうようになるんだったら、それを訳として、ちょっと良くない訳。直訳すればいいってもんじゃなくて。
なるほどね。ダロさんならなんて訳するの？
なんて訳すかなちょっとわかんないな。
What time is IT in Japan?
ハリポタの日本語訳はそれで変な翻訳が多いのか。
それで変な翻訳が多いのか？そうなの？はぁ、実はあんま進んでないな。
3をつけろよデコペチ野郎。
そろそろ寝れるかな？そろそろ寝れる気もするけどな。
No wonder Japan is so advanced in technology. You guys are a whole day ahead of US.
That's a lot, right? On one whole day.
What's the whiteboard for?
It's a visualization of how much I'm having things finished. When you have multiple pages that you have to work on, you have to keep
Good evening from England, Daryl.
You have to keep a notice of which pages are how finished each pages are.
昼間に散歩してる？日を浴びよう。
してない。ショーしてよ。
Did you have acne as a teenager?
Yes.
日本では知られてないけど面白いアメリカのコミックあったら教えて。兄はスペイン語とポルトガル語と英語ができます。外語題出ているので。
スペイン語、ポルトガル語、英語。日本のコミック。
As soon as I saw the new chapter, I instantly thought about the time you said drawing his fight would be a pain. LMFAO.
Drawing his fight would be a pain. Yes, I said it. It's not as bad as I thought.
Do you have pics of your younger self?
I think I have it somewhere. I don't remember if I have it here. Maybe I do. Maybe.
Is there a particular reason you work on multiple pages at once instead of finishing each one at a time?
Not here. Is there a particular reason you work on multiple pages at once instead of finishing each one at a time? Because
I love how you've drawn Wakatsuki, he's so cool.
Because I have staff members who work on it as well, and
well, I'm glad to hear that it's not giving you any trouble. I'm very excited for the next chapter. Team Gajen.
I only work on what I work on for each page, so. But I have to keep notice of who's finished with what and all that. So.
Darman, you are a king, sir.
I'm not a king. It's not giving you any trouble. Well, I won't say it's not any trouble. It's some trouble, but not as bad as I thought.
Can you make Wakatsuki do blast core with his kicks when he fights, please?
That's not my decision.
If a wizard swap bodies of your wife and mom and says that the curse can be reverted by fucking one, which one would you fuck? How do you long study English a foreign country?
Yes, was wizard swaps bodies of your wife and mom and says that the curse can be reverted by fucking one?
Who's your favorite purgatory fighter?
I'm not convinced that would reverse the curse. The witch must just say, go, ha ha. You know? Ha ha. I lie. That's not gonna reverse the curse. The wizard might go, ha ha. Who's your favorite purgatory fighter? I don't have.
Darrow sigh of disappointment every time someone asks for spoilers hurts my soul. It's like the second-hand embarrassment you get every time your sibling does some dumb shit.
Second-hand embarrassment. Right.
Do you think you not being all that much into kengan affects the drawing quality?
Do I think not being all that much into kengan affects the drawing quality? Maybe it does. Maybe it does, but I think it would at least be consistent. If there's something I like about it, then there's probably something I won't like about it, right? Then that would make it like really blurry with the it won't be consistent. Unless I like it all, which is less probable.いいです。日本語でコメントしてください。Like, I don't think there's a single reader that likes it all.
Do you have brothers and sisters? What they do?
You know? Do you have brothers and sisters? I have a sister. I really don't know what she does.
You look so tired, you should smoke some devil's lettuce.
What is that?
Some weed.
It's some mixture of weed then. If it was legal, I would probably be smoking it. One actor got caught smoking weed this week in Japan. I have to cancel all his movies. All the movies and dramas like he acts in it. It's very.
翻訳機能なんてあまり使っていないんだけど、わからない単語だけは5つググった。
Can I send you weed or cocaine? Is it legal to do weed brownies?
No. I mean, no. How the hell are you gonna send illegal substances without getting caught? Is it possible? I mean, even if it's possible, I'll probably get caught.
4級がせいぜいかな。
英語を勉強しようと思うんだけど、4級がせいぜいなの? Is it legal to do weed brownies? Yes, it's illegal. Like anything to do with weed is illegal. Like even if you're wearing, weed can be used for clothing, right? Even if you're wearing something made out of weed, it's illegal.
My mom thinks you're hot. She's single and ready to mingle.
Okay.
It's kinda wild how anti-drug Japan is. I remember one of the actors in the Ryuji Gotoku games got caught with weed and they actually delayed the game to replace his character and refilm his scenes.
Right. They did that. And it's a game with Yakuzas. How
Oh wow, Japan doesn't mess around. Is Nicker your favorite MMA fighter?
I don't know who that is.
I'll tickle your pickle for a nickel.
I won't be needing it. Thank you.
龍が如くって海外認知度すごいんだね。
そうだね。でもヤクザだけどね、タイトル向こうだと。
Do you have a favorite panel that you've done in Omega so far?
I can't come up with one.
Is it to have a small chin chin?
Is it okay to have a small change? I guess it depends.
ヤクザとマフィアとギャングは別物の認識でいいのかな。主は英語以外に話せる言葉ってありますか？
日本語。
What is your favorite color to use on panels?
日本語と英語、もう一つ。
I have repeatedly said that I don't have favorite characters. I also don't have favorite colors. And this actually is something I have a what do you call a negative self-esteem? Self-esteem antonym.
Depressed.
Depressed? I guess.
聖 ID 増えると構えちゃう癖直った？
そんな癖あるって言ってたっけ？ちょっと覚えてない。言ったかもしんないし、今構えてるかどうかもわかんない。Right, I don't have a favorite color. And I consider it my weakness. How many women have you had sexual intercourse with? Now, is that a question I should answer, or not too many anyways? Turning to horse. I could count it with my
Having a complex, I
one
think is what you mean.
hand.
Is there any panel you're especially proud of from Ajura? That's a weird question.
Is there any panel you're especially proud of from? I can't come up with one.
You can say at least one.
Having a complex, right? I guess I have a complex with my lack of favor in color. I don't think I'm colorblind. I just don't find any colors more amusing than any other color. So my coloring is really textbook coloring. I color how it says to color by the textbook.
おしっこ行ってきました。
はい。わざわざ報告しなくてもよかったけど。
おならが出ました。
はい。それも報告いらないですね、全く。
Are you doing chapter 77 of Kengan Omega right now?
No, if I was, it'll be too late by
If two
now.
pregnant lesbians have sex, is it a foursome?
おじいさん配信中に内緒でおならしたことある？髪の毛抜けました。
あるかもしんないけど、特にこれといってこう、あの時だなとかそういうのがない。
バイトばっくれました。
If two pregnant lesbians have sex, is it foursome? No.
You ever think about how we might see colors differently? Like, maybe what red looks like to you is actually what green looks like to me, but we both think it's the same because of the names.
I stopped thinking about that because there's no answer to it when I was like in
What chapter of Kengan are you doing right now, sir?
4th grade. What chapter of Kengan are you doing right now, sir? 78. Which I don't think revealing which chapter I'm doing right now is a spoiler. I don't think it is. But I have to be careful. I have to be careful though.
Please say Miss Asa beats Yumi.
Right. You
なんか
really
すれ
want
違
to
った高
answer,
校生軍団がダロ
or
さ
are
んの
you
こと
just
話してた。
saying random stuff?
If you could be a kengan fighter, who would you be?
I don't want to be a kengan fighter. Who I want to be? Someone who would doesn't have to fight all that much.
Can you tingle yacht thingy?
Can you tingle thingy? Tingle.
「おじさんがなんて言ってたんだいと聞きますので何か返してください。
なんと言ってたんだいと聞きますので何か返してください。焦点
I think your Wakatsuki art is the best.
Okay.
おじさん英語ボットのチャットでわからない単語とかある？
あるよ。聞いてるよ、割と。なんて意味って。
聞いたらわかるように話してくれるの？
話してくれるときとそうでないときがあって、まあ割と調べたりもするけど。
My dad looks like Wakatsuki, but he thinks manga is gay, but IT isn't gay. Are you ready for my young brother, COVID-20?
Am I ready for your younger brother? COVID-20. There's gonna be a COVID-20. Well, I'm probably sure some of them are already mutated enough to the point you could call them 20. Am I ready for it?
ニコ生延長失敗。ニコ生終わっちゃったよ。
Wasn't ready for the... マジか。マジか。さて3時間ぐらい延長したのに。本当だ、終わってる。じゃあしょうがないね。
Chairman, why you look so upset and sad?
Why do I look so upset and sad? I don't know. Maybe I'm tired. Can't be happy all the time. Maybe I guess I do look upset and tired all the time.
Has Sandrovic ever expressed any interest in having Carla fight?
Please
smile if you're US, sir.
両つべの方ラグが数十秒あるけどなんでなの？
ニコ生が、ラグが、コメントとの会話を重視してるから、ラグがないようにっていう風に設計されてるんじゃないの
？What is your favorite memory?
Memory? What do you mean memory? Like a point in my life memory? ああ、これ難しいな。
My favorite memory is shovel.
I don't understand that.
Please smile at this so I can feel happy.
I have to smile. Like, if I widen my mouth and show my teeth, it'll make you happy.
Yes, your smile will make me happy.
Wow.
Can you look like you are angry at the?
Can I look like I am angry at the camera?
Smiling takes so much effort though.
Not today. I guess I'm too tired today. Why the hell am I streaming? I don't know.
Please smile. Darman, you are my favorite artist.
Thank you.
Can you juggle 3 objects?
No.
What culture do you prefer, American or Japanese?
I had to choose a whole culture. Oh boy.
Yesterday, all my troubles seemed so far away.
That's a hard one. Probably Japanese because I know it more. Yesterday.
You are the best manga artist in this that has a samurai bun and lives with his parents.
A samurai bun.
I prefer Japanese culture because of sushi and anime.
Because of sushi.
You should really go to
That
sleep.
Alright, you should really go to sleep. I should. Yes.
You look really tired. Darren,
Yeah,
you are aching.
it's almost 6 in the morning. Maybe now I can go to sleep without just
Please always be happy.
staring at the ceiling. Please always be happy. Well, sometimes maybe I don't want to be happy, you know. Sometimes I want to stay
Don't smoke ranch dressing.
unhappy. Don't smoke. What's that? So I guess I'll go to sleep. See you in the see you in the afternoon then, I guess. Yeah, in the afternoon maybe I'll do some art tips. So if you have any art that you want me to review or give art tips to, send them through Twitter or on Discord.
Tried ASMR yet? Bye.
Tired art, what's that? Bye.
Darren, can you say damn son, where did you find this?
Damn